It was early morning in southern Italy, just outside Bari, and the sun had begun to rise over the golden fields. President Ibrahim Traoré stood beside his black SUV, sipping tea in silence. He was preparing to visit a local youth center in the countryside, an important diplomatic stop, where hundreds of young people, both African and Italian, were waiting to see him. Speeches had been written. A folk band from Lecce had already started warming up in the village square, but there was a problem. They were behind schedule. Marco Delvi, one of his closest advisors, a tall, sharp-suited Italian man, stepped forward. "Sir," he said in a low voice, "if we stick to the main highway, we'll be at least 2 hours late. But there's a service road through the olive groves, no towns, very quiet. We'll be there in 40 minutes. President Traoré raised an eyebrow. "Is it secure?" "Yes, sir," Marco said quickly. "Our team swept it yesterday. I oversaw it personally." Rashid, the head of the president's security detail, stepped forward. "I've never liked that road. It's too quiet, too easy to trap." But Marco was firm. "We have limited time, and the youth are waiting. We must go now." After a short pause, Traoré nodded. "Fine. We'll take the shortcut." The convoy rolled out, 5 vehicles in total, 2 armored trucks up front, the president's SUV in the middle, and 2 more vehicles in the rear. The service road was narrow and unpaved, cutting through ancient olive groves. No homes, no smoke, no people, just birds and silence. Everything seemed calm until half an hour in a cow appeared. A larger brown cow, oddly still, stood right in the middle of the dirt path, blocking the way. Its chipped horns and calm eyes gave no hint of aggression. It simply stood there, motionless, immovable. The driver honked. Nothing. One soldier leaned out of the front vehicle. "Vai via," he shouted. The cow didn't move. Another soldier fired a warning shot into the air. Still nothing. "It's just a cow," one guard muttered. 2 soldiers stepped out with sticks and tried to guide it away. The cow stepped back slightly and returned to the same spot. President Traoré watched from inside the SUV. Puzzled, he rolled down his window. "Why hasn't it moved?" "No idea." Rashid replied. "It's acting strange. Try driving around it," Marco said quickly. "We're wasting time." The driver turned the wheel slightly, but something felt wrong. Ibrahim stared at the cow. It wasn't afraid. It wasn't running. It just stood there, blocking the exact center of the road. "Stop the car," he said. Everyone looked at him. "Send someone to check the ground beneath the cow." Marco hesitated. "Sir, it's just a cow. Check the ground." 2 guards moved cautiously. One crouched, examining the soil under the cow's front legs. Suddenly, he jumped back. "Sir, there's something here." The convoy froze. Everyone rushed over. Half buried beneath the cow was a thin wire attached to a landmine. 3 mines. Rashid called out, "Hidden together. It's a kill zone." Gasps, shouting, radios buzzing. The road had been set for an ambush, but the cow had stopped them. President Traoré stepped out slowly. He looked at the cow, then at Marco. For the first time, he saw fear in his advisor's eyes. "We cleared this road yesterday," Ibrahim said. "Yes, sir," Marco replied. Sweat was forming on his forehead. "I oversaw it personally." Rashid knelt beside the wire. "This was planted recently, very recently. See here, a fresh boot print. This wasn't here yesterday." Traoré's eyes narrowed. "Someone knew we'd take this road." Marco spoke again. Maybe it was coincidence. Maybe someone planted them randomly. But Ibrahim was watching Marco's hands, the twitching, the darting eyes. And then it hit him. Marco had pushed for this road too hard. "We were supposed to go through Lecce," he said quietly. "Why did you insist on this shortcut again?" I just thought we'd save time," Marco stammered. Rashid stood, hand on his weapon. "This road isn't even on the official route. And you said you personally oversaw the sweep?" Marco swallowed hard. "Yes, I did." Just then, Capitano Ferri, the Italian security liaison, arrived on a motorbike with backup. "Sir, may I speak to you privately?" Traoré stepped aside. "We have a problem," Ferri said. One of Marco's assigned security officers tried to transmit a location ping to a foreign satellite. "We traced it. It connects to a private military network in Luxembourg." Ibrahim turned to look at Marco, now pretending to scroll his phone. He led us here, Ferry added, and someone prepared a trap. Just then, a soldier near the cow shouted, "It's moving." The cow stepped aside and walked quietly into the grove. Its work was done. No one followed it. Ibrahim turned to his guards, "Search every inch and arrest Marco. Don't let him speak to anyone." Marco tried to protest, but Ibrahim raised a hand. "You told me this road was safe, but that cow saved me before you could kill me." Marco went pale. Soldiers dragged him away. Back in Bari that evening, Traoré reviewed the evidence: satellite logs, communications, photos. One image stayed with him: a drone photo of the cow standing directly above the mine. "We found traces of human blood on its fur," Ferry said. "Old blood. Someone tried to move it. It refused." A few days later, 4 foreign diplomats arrived with gifts from their embassy inside a box of Tuscan truffles. Security found a hidden device, an injector. "It would have killed you in 60 seconds, Ferry said. They arrested the diplomats. One confessed, "We tried everything. Bribery, mines, poison. But he survives." "How?" Ferry answered coldly. "Because he fights for people, not power. And sometimes, even animals fight with him." That night, President Traoré addressed the world. "They nearly killed me, not with guns, but with smiles. They sent men in suits to destroy us with money and charm. But something stopped them. A cow. Yes, a cow. And if nature itself protects Africa, you will never conquer it." He paused, then added, "From this day, no foreign spy, contractor, or military agent will be tolerated on African soil. We are not pawns. We are the board." And across Italy and Africa, people whispered, not just about politics, but about the brown cow of Bari, a silent guardian, a living message that even the earth would rather bleed than betray a good man.